Hello everyone, welcome to Wicked West Books. I am Meg West, and today is Halloween. So first off, let me start this video by saying Happy Halloween. Now it's not just Halloween. Halloween is a prequel for something that I've been looking forward to for several months, if not since last year. Next month is NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. People all over the world are going to be trying to write 50,000 words in 30 days. And it's possible. I won last year, and it was my first time attempting NaNoWriMo. Now last year, I didn't post any kind of videos while doing NaNoWriMo because NaNoWriMo and a 40-hour-a-week full-time job is just a lot to be doing without including videos. However, this year I was in desperate need of a vacation, and I figured, why not take it for the first couple of weeks of National Novel Writing Month? That way I can get really ahead of my writing, and maybe I would have time later to do videos. So that's what I did. I will be trying to give at least a weekly update on my status into NaNoWriMo, and this video is here because I want to give anyone who is considering writing this year my best piece of advice. That is to write the book that you want to write. Some of you have had the last month prepare if you've been looking forward to NaNoWriMo. Some of you might only just be deciding to do it. Either way, my best advice for you is to write the book you want to write. For me, I did a little bit of studying over the year for the book that I thought I wanted to write. Then, a couple weeks ago, I wake up from a dream and it's like, this is the book that I want to write. And so I did my studying, which was a lot more pleasurable for this book than the book that I thought I was going to write. I read 4 different adaptations for Beauty and the Beast story. I watched 2 that were not Beauty and the Beast and Beauty and the Beast. I am going to do my own retelling of Beauty and the Beast this year, and I don't really want to tell you how it's going to be different. That's not what's important in this video. This video is to get the message out that you should write the book that you want to write. Is that the point of NaNoWriMo, to write a book that's going to get you published? Not necessarily. Can it happen? Yes, of course it can. But the way I see it, as my second year participating, this will be the second novel that I have ever written in my life. I know it's not going to be fantastic. With a lot of work that is outside of this month of NaNoWriMo, it can be something good, but just with what is written during NaNoWriMo, it's not going to be amazing. NaNoWriMo gives you, as a writer, a chance to work with deadlines. You have a deadline to finish the book. Should you win NaNoWriMo, one of the publishing companies gives you the opportunity to have until June to edit, finish the book, make it look the way you want it to look, and they will publish 2 paperback copies for you. And that is by far the coolest prize that you can win for NaNoWriMo. 2 copies of your book that you can set on your shelves. As last year was my first time winning, I did not edit the book that I wrote. I didn't. It was the first novel I ever wrote. It only got 75% done in those 50,000 words, and by the time that I'd gotten to the end of the month, I realized I didn't want it to be in first person. It would have been better told in third person, so the whole thing really just needed to be rewritten. I did not get my finalized, beautiful copy of the first novel I ever wrote. My point is, use Nano as practice. Even if this is not going to be your debut novel, write it. If it's something that you want to write, then you should. We all know that Kat from Cattytastic has been kind of obsessing over Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. My thought process is that she should write Carry On 2. Will it ever get published? No. She's not the author. It's not necessarily what will actually happen should a Carry On 2 happen. My point is, if Kat wants to write Carry On 2 as her Nano, she can use it as practice. She studied the characters enough in her reading of the first one, she started a fan fiction, and she can have an idea of where these characters are going to go in a second book. She can follow that path and just write Carry On 2. Then she can use the months after Nano to edit and finish everything, and then she can have her own copy of what she thinks Carry On 2 would be. And it's the process of practicing getting to that finished point that is really the point of NaNoWriMo. So I think that got my point across. So that's all that's going to be in this video. It's kind of ranty in places, but my main point is to write the book that you want to write. Even if it's a book like mine where there are easily 5 different book copies that you can find. There's the play, there's the original, there's movies, there's TV shows. Mine is not an original idea, but it's the book I want to write. So this NaNoWriMo year, I'm writing my Beauty and the Beast adaptation. And you should write the book that you want to write, even if it might not be the one to get you published. Thank you for watching and have a wicked day. That got a little bit rambly, but